In this tutorial today, I'm going to show you how you can create an assignment Dropbox. This is very useful at providing a place for students to submit files to you online, so this way they don't have to email them to you, making you keep track of them in your inbox. And then you can view them, download them, edit them, submit them back to students, and you can mark them in the gradebook. This is similar to the workspace that we had in the eCourses system previously, but it is better in that it is organized for each assignment rather than a general location where all student files and teacher files will go. To start out with, make sure that you have editing mode turned on by clicking the button in the upper right hand corner of the web page. Then you can scroll down to any section on the page where you wish to add your assignment Dropbox. I'm going to add one right underneath class participation in this section titled Assignment Section. First, I'm going to click on Add an Activity, and that is because this is an interactive assignment since the students are required to do something. And I'm going to click on Assignment Dropbox. I'm presented with a new page, and first I'm asked to enter in the name, and I'll call this a personal reflection essay. Then, in the assignment description box, this is where I actually type what the assignment details are. So I can either write them right here, or if I already have them in, let's say, a Word document or PDF, I can copy and paste the text right into this box. Or on the other hand, if you've already given the students the assignment description in the syllabus, you can just write them a note that this is where they will turn it in. After that, I can select a due date, and I have a few options with this. There is an item that allows me to prevent late submissions. If you turn that to yes, once the due date hits, students no longer are able to submit files online. So keep in mind that if you do create a due date and you allow them to send in late submissions, the submissions will all be time-stamped so that you know when the students turned it in, but they do have the option of turning them in late. Another thing to keep in mind is that the system uses 24-hour time, as you can see through this drop-down menu. So if you want the assignment to be due at midnight, you can either set the time due to be 00 on the next day, or what is common is to set it due to 23:55, which would come out to 11:55 on the day of. So keep that in mind because of the 24-hour system. You also have the option to limit the size of the file that they submit. So for example, if you want them to turn in a document but you're going to be out away at a place that only has a dial-up internet connection and you do not want large files, you can change this option so that they're only allowed to submit smaller files. Once you've edited through all the options, you can click on the Save Changes button at the bottom of the page. Now we are brought to the assignment submission screen. On this screen, you will not see any buttons at the bottom because you are the professor and so you won't be submitting the actual assignment, but the students will have a button right here at the bottom of the page that allows them to browse on their computer for the file and send it to you. They also are given a confirmation when they submit their file, letting them know that it will be submitted for marking, and at that point they cannot remove the file from the system. When you wish to view the assignment submissions or mark them, you can click on the link in the upper right hand corner of the page to view the number of assignments that have been turned in already. When you click on that, you will see all of the assignments where you can download them from each student, and you can enter in their grade. At this point, there are 0 submitted assignments for this particular one, since no students are in my training course, and so there's nothing that I can show you. If I go back to the course homepage, I will now see that the assignment is listed right where I wanted it, underneath the class participation. And if I click on it, I'm taken back to the page of just viewing, and this is how I would look at the assignments that students have submitted.